Looking for seals in the Bronx. These New Yorkers have gone to the northeast coast of their city to meet some unusual neighbors.
I looked out through the telescope and I saw 3 seals. There was one on each rock.
New York City is surrounded by wooded suburbs and even rural areas. After being kicked out when Europeans first settled here, wildlife has made a comeback over the last several decades, thanks to the development of parks and urbanization slowing down. The city even created a wildlife unit in 2016, working with urban park rangers to bring humans and animals closer.
We have seals, coyote, deer, raccoons, all these wild animals that kind of live in our city and are New Yorkers as well. So by attending these programs, learning with the rangers what you can about this wildlife, you're exposed and more aware to how to respect it, how to coexist.
But with its 8.5 million residents, New York is more famous for its skyscrapers than for its fauna. Very few are aware they share the space with millions of wild animals of over 600 different species. The city is a major stopping point for migratory birds, with some, like these Canada geese, now settled full-time in Central Park. From red-tailed hawks to raccoons, these New Yorkers adopt a low profile most of the time, especially coyotes, whose presence in Queens and the Bronx still makes some residents worried.
Coyotes do not eat people. They don't want to eat people.
I just want people to understand that coyotes are already here. We're already living with them. And they're not dangerous animals. They are wild animals, but that doesn't make them dangerous.
But becoming too friendly brings dangers of its own.
If you feed a raccoon or even a coyote or a possum, they become tame and used to people, and then they might, or squirrels, they might start taking food out of people's backpacks or scaring people when they come up to them. And then you start to see a backlash where people think, oh, well, this is not the place for these kinds of species because they might harm our children or they might attack us.
A recent city campaign aimed to raise awareness about wildlife and prevent such behavior. A new one will be launched in April, a way to ensure that New Yorkers of all shapes, sizes, and species can continue to live in harmony in the concrete jungle they call home.